Hey, what's up? I'm going to talk about Donald Trump, and he pissed off a bunch of people recently with his comments. Actually, not recently, but maybe a month ago, he said something about most illegals are criminals and the worst of the worst. But I mean, I don't think most illegals are criminals. I mean, they are breaking the law, but they're not like the worst people out there. I met some illegals, and they seem like they seem like nice people. So I just feel that Trump exaggerated. But he's like his poll numbers are pretty high. I mean, like 20%, and then Ben Carson, Dr. Ben Carson's like behind him. He has like 10%, and I know Jeb Bush has like 6%. But I mean, like so far, I mean he might win. I mean Donald Trump might become our next president right now, But a lot can happen a year from now, or over a year from now. A lot can happen. But 'cause in the NFL, I love football. In the NFL, they always say, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. I know that in 2007, like the Giants did not have a good start, but they ended up winning. They ended up winning the Super Bowl and beating the Patriots. The Patriots they were supposed to have the perfect season, and the Giants beat them. So a lot can happen over a year from now, but thus far it looks like this Trump is gonna win it. And then Hillary Clinton, she has her like scandal with the emails. Uh, the thing is, like, okay, this country is a white country for the most part. Like, white people control this country, and it's like for years people have been going, they've been crossing the border for years. Mostly Mexicans and South Americans, and I heard some Arabs like use the border to cross into this country, but for the most part it's Mexicans. And I think the thing is, like it's a white country, and I think white people were just pissed off. And I think they're just tired of it. They're tired of the illegals coming into the country, and they're also tired of black people. Like, if you watch the news, or I mean, if you've been to a black neighborhood, like I've been to a couple black neighborhoods, this just a bunch of gun violence in these black communities. I just think that white people are just pissed off and just they're tired. They're just tired of illegals. They're tired of black people and the gun violence. I mean, I'm Hispanic myself. You can see I got brown hands. I'm a Hispanic man, but when you hear the truth, you know, it hurts. But it's the truth. Whitey, they're just tired of it. That's why Trump is leading in the poll, in the Quinnipiac poll. And my fear is that this country could revert back to the old ways, like in the '50s. It was hard for someone like me to walk down the street. There was more rampant racism in the 1950s, and you know, like I mean, I'm kind of afraid that it could be like that again, where it makes it come back. So I think Whitey is tired of certain people. It's the truth. I'm not saying all white people, but enough of them that Trump could become our president. Jack Nicholson said, you can't handle the truth, and some people can't handle the truth. They got their heads in the sand like ostriches. They just can't handle the realities of life, and just I think a lot of Hispanic people did it to themselves. I mean, it's true. They did it to themselves. But also not just them. I mean, I won't just blame the illegals for sneaking into this country, but also these politicians are just like the career politicians. A lot of them are just pieces of shit too. I mean, they turn a blind eye, because they want the Hispanic vote. And the thing about Trump is that he's not a career politician. I mean, he's very outspoken. He's been very outspoken for a bunch of years. I mean, he's been no lie. He's been in the media. He's been talking to the media since the late '70s. I mean, he's been around for a long time. I mean, he's like almost 70 now. I mean, he's been around. He's very media savvy. And that reporter that he kicked out of his press, and actually his speech. He was giving a speech a couple of days ago, and that I think his name is Jorge Ramos. He kicked him out, and pretty much accused Trump of being a racist. I mean, maybe Trump is a racist, but you know what? Yeah, I mean, he might become our president. And Hispanic people who are illegal did it to themselves. You know, they keep walking into this country, and not just adults, little kids too. I was reading an article in Mother Jones that a bunch of little kids, like 14, 12, are just walking into this country. Most of them by themselves. Some of them in groups, but they're coming in, and a lot of these illegals don't pay taxes either, and they're doing it to themselves. That's why Whitey's pissed off. You know, I know parts of America used to be Mexico. I think most of California used to be Mexico, but that was a long time ago. America, they got more firepower. They got a stronger army. They got it. They stole it. I mean, I'll admit that they stole the land from the Native Americans. They stole the land from the Mexicans, but they got a bunch of cash, a bunch of firepower. They got a lot of smart generals out there. Just you know, if Mexico ever gets back California, maybe when I'm an old man, but for now, America has more firepower, and just that's the way it is. I mean, I would vote for Trump. I pay tax. I pay a bunch of money in taxes. I mean, I'm not rich, but I pay a bunch of money in taxes. And no one likes paying taxes, but you got to pay your share and to stay out of jail. And I know that Trump is going to go after these hedge fund managers, because a lot of these hedge fund managers, according to him, a lot of them don't pay their share taxes, and a lot of that shit is unregulated. So, I might vote for him. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off now. All right, see you.